My name is Vicki Coleman, and I'm a minister at Campbell's Chapel AME Church, and that's where we will be hosting Greater Beginnings Faith-Based Recovery Coalition. Our mission for this Greater Beginnings Faith-Based Coalition is to empower individuals spiritually, physically, and emotionally by improving their quality of life within the community through education, faith-based meetings, and community resources. We are a hands-on community forum for understanding addiction caused by substance abuse, in hope of providing opportunity and resources for those in our community seeking recovery and a new beginning. June the 6th, we will kick this meeting off at Campbell's Chapel, and the address is 311 Mill Street here in Pulaski, Tennessee. And we will have praise and worship. We will have a speaker who is Monty Burks, and he is the director of the Faith-Based Initiative for Tennessee. We will be having testimonies through those who are in recovery, and we're just inviting the community to come out and just be a part so that we can show the love of God toward one another.
Okay. My name is Amy Bossberg, and I'm the program manager for the Treatment and Recovery for Youth, or TRI as we call it. And it's funded by a federal grant from the Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services. And we provide an array of services for adolescents aged 12 to 17, as well as transitional aged youth 18 to 24. And we use an evidence-based treatment model called ACRA, is the acronym. It stands for Adolescent Community Reinforcement Approach, where we try to help individuals find more healthier pro-social activities to replace previous substance use behaviors. And we also focus on building real-world strengths to manage everyday stress factors like communication skills, refusal skills, job readiness, and anger management, just to name a few. And we also work with families. There are several, it's mostly we work with individuals, but then we include families towards, we try to keep them involved, but then we definitely do family sessions towards the end of treatment. And it's about a 6-month program, with the first 3 months being individual sessions each week, or up to twice a week if the individual needs more help. And then the second half is more of, it looks like case management, where we're trying to link individuals with positive community factors, whether it's finding health insurance, getting a job, looking into furthering their education, that kind of thing.
My name's Linda Dale. I work with the Celebration Recovery Group at First Baptist. We meet each week on Thursday night at 6:30, and it's welcome to all the community, and it's for hurts and hang-ups.
I'm Dara Gooch, I'm a ministry leader with the Celebrate Recovery at First Baptist Church. Our group deals with, it's a 12-step program it started out as a alcoholics and for drugs, but it encompasses into a lot of issues that people deal with, and we have a shared group where each individual person has time to verbalize their feelings of what's going on without anybody interrupting them. Everything is confidential. What is said in the group stays in the group, and we are just there to support each other. We don't attempt to fix each other. We just guide them, and our 12 steps and 8 principles are biblically based, so we are pointing them to the true higher power of Jesus Christ. And as Linda said, anyone is welcome. We don't care, what issue they're dealing with, but we're here to try to help them find healing and hope that they can have in the world today, and from our community and things. We're open to anyone in the community to point them scripturally to a healing for their recovery and things, and to point them to the true higher power of Jesus Christ.
My name is Carol Gilbert, and I'm with the Greater Beginnings Faith-Based Recovery Coalition. Also, I'm associate minister at Willow Grove Missionary Baptist Church, where I serve in the mission coordinating ministry as well. And as an individual, I'm very excited about the goals that are being set forth here with the coalition to network with different agencies to give those who are struggling with substance abuse and any other negative activity the opportunity to know that their life do matter and that we value them and they have a worth and they can move forward from where they're at and take advantage of whatever resource or information is given to them. For example, I had in the past as an individual just helping people personally to maybe refer them to different agencies or for example, if they was going up for a parole, those who were in there for substance abuse and going before parole and found out that they could receive help through like the Career Center for especially was a youth who was a veteran, a young adult who was a veteran. So they didn't know that resource was available to them to go on their parole hearing to help them chart and map out their direction in life of what they can do and knowing that they could get a job, take advantage of this resource and have someone to guide them along the way. Also, it's helpful as an individual and let the church know to the members of churches that we are here to serve the community as well as worship and praise the Lord and thank Him for everything that He is doing. But we have to remember that we are here to serve one another and to be our brother's helper as well. And so that's what we want to do is to enhance the lives of others and empower the lives of others as well and just help them up. And our theme song for the coalition is, if I can help somebody, then my living will not be in vain. That we just help one person or one lost sheep to find their way, then we know that their living and our living will not be in vain.
I'm Pastor Tony Gomillion from First Baptist, right across the street from Sonic up on the hill here in Pulaski. And we are just excited to be a part of this movement of God in our community to show those who are beginning to lose hope and are struggling and cope in the best way they can that they're not alone, that there are people in this community that care about them and that the living God cares about them. So really we're wanting through this coalition as a whole for people to begin to understand that, and also with this event that's coming up to really be able to put faces and names and some of the practical parts of how some of that recovery can begin for them or can continue or deepen for them, and again just that they would not lose hope. So that in many ways with the Greater Beginnings is our heart and our initiative that the power of God at work here would be transformative in their lives. And I think all of us are pretty excited about that. Alan has some things he might like to say.
Yeah, I'm Alan Burnett. I'm with Project Lifeline. Project Lifeline is funded by the Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services. I am the Region 5 South Recovery Coordinator. I cover 13 counties throughout southern Middle Tennessee. I am a person that's in long-term recovery. I'm very proud of that. I've got 9 years clean, struggled a little over 20 years in addiction. My take in this right here is hoping that I can help this community to heal, get well, just as myself has, and just being a face and a voice of a person that's in recovery.
Thank you again, Giles County, for allowing us to have just a few minutes inside your homes and inside your hearts. And I want to remind you about our June 6th event at 311 Mill Street, Campbell Chapel AME Church, where we will be kicking off our first program for our Greater Beginning Faith-Based Recovery Coalition. Those are kind of mouthful of words for me. But we thank you, Giles County, and we have a heart, the love of God and the heart of God for our community. We have the heart of God for those who are hurting, and we know trauma causes us to maybe sway more to the left than to the right maybe sometimes. And this faith-based initiative is, our goal is to help those who are in recovery find a balance in life. And that balance can only come through Jesus because He is the creator of life. So we invite you once again on June the 6th to Greater Beginnings Faith-Based Recovery Coalition program at Campbell's Chapel AME Church, time 5 p.m., June the 6th. And you're more than welcome. And at this time, we'll allow our president, Sister Talina Troop, to introduce herself to you and close out our program.
Hi, I'm Talina Troop, and I work with the state of Tennessee in the adult prison system of DeBerry. I got with Mr. Alan Brunette here and he offered me an opportunity to bring this wonderful program to Giles County and to bring the different entities together to create one coalition. And it is our goal to make sure that we reach out to all those that are in recovery or want to be in recovery and assist them with the resources they need to become greater individuals in the mainstream society of today in Giles County.